What's up guys, MIZ333, the one and only. And if you saw my other video today, you will know that this is my second video, like I said, talking about the PS4. And my camera says it's about to die, so hopefully I can get in all this information before it does. But without further ado, let's begin. So I have all the stuff on my screen, and I'm just going to go in order of basically what I thought was important and what they talked about in the live stream and the announcement. So basically they start out with they are having mobile access with the PS Vita. So if you do have a PS Vita, you can basically plug a game into your system, and wherever you're at, if you're on your PS Vita and have internet, you should be able to play the game. So that's pretty cool. And then I think they're going to incorporate like mobile access on your phone, so you can like view posts and videos and screenshots and stuff like that people have. And they are calling it the PS4. That is the official name, so that was confirmed. The specs, they have an X86 CPU, an enhanced PC GPU, 8 GB of RAM, and they're using local storage HDD. So I don't know if you guys all know what that means. If you guys are computer guys, I'm sure you do. But if not, I'm going to put all this stuff in the description, so if you didn't catch what I just said, you can look at it. But that's basically the specs of the system. Now, I was a little disappointed they didn't actually show what it looks like, but I'm guessing they probably will at like E3 or sometime soon, hopefully. The next thing, the big thing, was their controller, and they talked about this a lot, but it basically looks the same as a normal old PS3 controller, except that I guess they improved the touchpad. It now has a share button. They added a headphone jack. At the top here, they have like this light bar, so where this empty space is, they're calling it the light bar stereo cam, I guess. And I guess what it is like the normal PS thing that you use for motion sensors. It's gonna basically, if you move the controller, I guess maybe for racing games, you'll be able to use it to play. But it's like a touchpad, so I'm not sure if it's gonna have functions in game where you can like pull up a map or what's really going on with that, but that's pretty cool. More with specs, they have 176 gigabytes per second memory with a high enhanced GPU, so hopefully the system is a lot faster and can for downloads and stuff like that. What they talked about was basically you can set the game to download, and as soon as it has enough to play, you can just start playing the game and it will finish downloading the game in the background, so that's pretty cool. And then I guess with the remote access, if you like you're on your phone and you're away, you could like set a game to record and then come home and it's recording. And what this it kind of is incorporated is the system. If you press, I guess, the home button, or what, I don't know what they're gonna call it, your PlayStation basically, I think you should be able to turn it off. Otherwise, it'll just go into like a sleep mode, so it's still on, but it's just kind of sleeping. So then you have instant access. As soon as you want to play, you can just get home, press the button, and you're just like back right in the game. So if you're in the middle of a game and you have to like go eat dinner, you can just quick pause it and then go eat dinner, come back, and like you're right back to it, and you don't have to like turn your system completely off. So that's pretty cool. And then, like I said, they have a second chip for background processing. They have digital titles that are playable while downloading. They have dedicated servers that are on the system. So if you're using a PS Vita, basically I guess your PS4 becomes almost a server for your PS Vita. So I don't know how that's going to work. And what they talked about that was pretty important, I thought was pretty cool, is like I kind of already mentioned it, but the share button. Basically what you're going to be able to do is you should be able to live stream, share, edit, record, upload videos like instantly just with the share button. So you can have a gameplay, quick, just share it and put it on. They didn't mention or talk about YouTube, but I'm guessing you should be able to. They mentioned another platform, Ustream, but that was for streaming, so I'm not sure exactly where your videos go when you share them, but you can instantly share your videos or your screenshots as soon as you get them, so that's pretty neat. You don't have to necessarily have a capture card now. And you can like live stream with friends and stuff, so you can set it to where you're live streaming. It's integrated with Facebook. So if you have friends on Facebook, you can, say I'm live streaming at this time, they can get on, they can watch you. And then if they have a PS4, they have features where they can actually watch you play, like on like third person, so they're like behind you watching you play. And then if you allow them, they can like add comments that I would guess pop up on your screen. I'm not really sure, they weren't too clear. Or if like you're playing a story mode and you can't complete something, you can actually have your friend play it for you, I guess on their system through the network, but I don't know if they have to have the game or not. So I don't know, that should be interesting if you guys like story mode, stuff like that. And a thing they talked about that I'm a little concerned about is they say that with what you like to do, with what games you have, with what you've already bought, they're going to try and predict what you are going to purchase. So I guess if you have like all of the CODs, you know, you got COD 1, COD 2, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, all that stuff, and they come out with a new COD on that release date, they should download it already. And I guess maybe if they come out with map packs, it should automatically download if you have that backgrounding enabled. So that'd be pretty cool if, like, you know, I'm at school and I have all the CODs, it knows I want the new map pack, the new map pack comes out and just instantly downloads. So that'd be pretty cool. I don't have to, you know, sit there and rush home, get on my quick, turn on my system, and then sit there and wait for it to download. And so I'm pretty excited about that. And then another thing they talked about, this kind of goes along with the streaming in the games, is I guess all the games are going to be playable before purchase. So basically all the games should have demos and you can play them before purchasing them. And then they have the Facebook, Ustream, that's all kind of compatible. You can share, stream, live posts on comments, remote play with PS Vita. And then some guy with some company, I forget what it's called, basically what it is they have this cloud system and they're trying to incorporate everything to where like you can play PS1, PS2, PS3 games on the system. So I don't know if it's going to be where you have to have the disc or it's all through the cloud or what's going on with that. Basically they're just going crazy with this whole mindset of like anything, everywhere, anytime, like sharing with friends, sharing with people, just community like within the gaming, just trying to change the whole gaming experience. So that's pretty much all they announced. That was like basically the first half of it. The second half was just all these like they just talked about all these games and they had companies come on and talked about the games they're releasing, and it was pretty boring. So there wasn't really anything like groundbreaking that they released. It was just, you know, some games that people might like. So if you want to know about what games they talked about and stuff, you can go watch the live stream. I'm sure it's somewhere. But that was basically it. I was a little disappointed they didn't actually show the system, like I said already. So that was kind of a letdown, but I'm sure they will soon. But for now, that's pretty much all the information. I'll put like all the specs and all the stuff I thought that was important down in the description below if you missed any of it. But that's basically it, guys. So I will see you all tomorrow.